What's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, where last time we left off we came to the aid of T'Challa and the people of Wakanda after the Fold used pretty much all of their infective nanite slaves, both good and bad and indifferent, to attack the city of Wakanda. But we came along, we smashed a whole lot of people. Thank God for Iron Fist and his healing ability. He really saved our took us. Without him, I think things might have had a really squishy, really squishy end. But luckily, he had that healing ability. Kept our team alive long enough to defend this base here, the palace, T'Challa, the Black Panther's main palace here, or castle, or whatever you want to call it. And it's pretty much time. The time is now. This is it. This is our last push. The last time we're ever going to go out to battle. It's do or die time. Either we go out there and we stop the Fold now, or we die trying. And with the team I'm picking, it's kind of like it's not the best team, but it's the team I want to go into this last mission with. You know how I like my stories and following the story more than using the best characters. I mean, don't be wrong, all these characters I'm about to use are great, but I just think these characters kind of suit the end better. I mean, if you're going to go up against the Fold, the fate of the world in the balance, this is the team that, not necessarily the team I'd want to use, but this is the team. Not like the best team, but it's the team I want to use. It's just, I don't know why. I feel like using this team. If we're going to go smash them, this is the ones I want. And speaking of smashing, we're going for our big bruisers here. We need to pick the Hulk. We've used the Thing quite a bit. We definitely, we're going against the big bad guys. We want to bring Hulk with us. And a fully upgraded Hulk at that. That's definitely what I like to see. And so now all our characters are fully upgraded. Well, now if I lose and I die, I've only got myself to blame. My characters are fully upgraded. Although in saying that, we are playing on legendary mode, so this could go either way. Now, if you're playing this at home on legendary mode, I would suggest using your big A squad for this. Your Human Torches, your Icemans, your Thors, and probably Hulk as well. Why not? Now, any Jean Grey, Storm, Invisible Woman, people like that. Your big heavy hitter characters, the ones that do a hell of a lot of damage, I'd recommend bringing them. But for the purposes of this, I want to bring this little team. Plus, not only do I like them, but they're the Marvel Knights team. You can switch out any one of these and put Black Panther in as well, and it's still the Marvel Knights team. But I kind of like this team. I've always liked the street level superheroes, like your Spider-Man, your Luke Cage, Daredevil, Wolverine to a certain extent. I've always liked those sort of heroes, as opposed to maybe like Iron Man, Miss Marvel, that tend to do more big, saving the universe type stuff. But speaking of saving the universe, or at least saving the world, let's go out and let's do our final push against the Fold. Do or die time.
Analysis of Fold technology retrieved after the liberation of Wakanda has revealed details about the collective and how it's spreading. We are now aware of massive repeater towers being erected at secret locations around the globe at an astonishing rate.
These heavily defended towers are clearly being built to extend the reach of their network. Like the internet, their grid is adaptive and seems highly resistant to being completely shut down. So trying to destroy the towers would be an inefficient use of our time and resources.
However, we might still have an ace in the hole. Our nanite stasis signal should still function, if we could only broadcast it on their network. Their encryption makes that impossible to do from the outside. But if we were able to take control of one of their repeater towers and send the signal from there, it just might work.
We've identified only one tower that is central enough to reach the entire Fold before they could react.
If we were able to infiltrate this enemy base and send the shutdown signal, all members of the Fold would be paralyzed, allowing us to round them up and cure them of the nanite infection.
It sounds simple, but won't be easy. Iceland was one of the first countries to be completely overtaken by the collective. However, this may be our only shot at defeating the Fold. If we fail here, we'll have revealed our only trump card, and they won't give us another chance once they figure out what we're up to. We'll get as close to the tower as we can without attracting their attention. From there, we'll have to fight through their defenses, make our way into the base, and send out that signal.
That's as close as we can get you. You must find a way inside, so you can send out the stasis signal.
Will do, Black Panther, will do. But before I do that, let's have a little listen to this audio log.
If If you have not yet come into the fold, this message is for you.
Why haven't you joined us? Is it because you're scared?
Those who willingly come to us have nothing to fear. We've developed techniques that make becoming part of the fold completely painless.
Is it because you think it's bad to become part of a collective mind?
Was it bad for single-celled creatures to evolve into us? Would it be bad to say farewell to war, poverty, and starvation?
The fold is the most wonderful thing to ever happen to humanity. Absolute peace of mind awaits. What are you waiting for?
Este mensaje es para los que no se han unido al fold.
Si no te has unido aún, ¿por qué será? ¿Será porque le tienes miedo?
Look at that, both Hulk and Spider-Man hated the message the fold were getting off so much, they're at the bottom of the screen just running, just trying to get this mission started. Hell, look, Spider-Man's even going still, he's still trying to run. He's just so adamant to get this mission going. But, yeah, it would make sense really, the first audio log we get. I mean, Iceland was the first country to be fully taken over by the fold. Kind of makes sense really that the first audio log is a fold recruitment tape. Well, recruit this! The Hulk smash! Now the Hulk's kind of good, like where he's got Thing and Luke Cage who pound the ground, but they can only really do it once or twice. The Hulk can just keep pounding on the ground, over and over and over again. Not only does it pop enemies up, but he gets faster and faster as he does it too, so definitely works out in our favour. And little FYI, a little bit of information, I'm going to be smashing pretty much everything I see. Not just because it's in Hulk's nature, but these enemies, especially on Legendary mode, deal a lot of damage very quickly. Even the small henchmen do. And I'm not sure if it's just because, I don't know if just Hulk maybe takes damage quite easily, which doesn't really sound right for Hulk. But yeah, but these enemies on this last level, especially on Legendary mode, they get a lot harder, a lot quicker. Especially seeing as out through pretty much most of this game, Legendary mode hasn't posed us pretty much not really a threat in the slightest. But on this last level, man, they pack a punch, they really do. Speaking of packing some punches, Hulk smash! Saying that I'm saying that, it's not exactly like they're posing much of a difficulty right now, but trust me, when they gang up on you, they really start doing some damage. So kind of like I did on that mission in Wakanda, I'm going to save all my health boosts down the bottom until one of my team gets knocked out. Because I could use one of them and heal my teammate, like when they're like half health down. Or I could save it up and actually bring someone back to them from the dead with full health. It just sort of makes more sense to wait until they die.
Dr. Pierre, are those devices anything like the recovered nanite chip you've been studying?
Yes, T'Challa. Team, this is Hank Pym. Those amplifiers allow them to teleport in. I'd recommend destroying as many of them as you can.
Will do, will do! Now obviously we've used Spider-Man, Wolverine, Daredevil before, so might as well use Hulk for a little bit, show off some of his abilities, what he can do. He's pretty much like most big bruising characters. He has like the fist pound, like Thing, Luke Cage does. He has the sound clap, which is almost, identical to the Thing. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it's just Hulk is quite squishy, which kind of wouldn't really make much sense, seeing as how he's the Hulk. He's supposed to take damage like a champ, and I really should have been destroying this thing, like they told me to at the start. Would have made a lot more sense if I took this thing out straight away. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because we're on the last level or what, but Hulk seems to take a lot of damage very easily. It's a little disconcerting, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so Hulk, he's got his sound clap thing that sort of just stuns enemies and kind of knocks them back a bit. He's got his fist pound on the ground like that, which you can repeat over and over again, and gets faster. Sometimes pops enemies up in the air as well, which is pretty good. Always make sure to smash these stuff to get some health back. And his square attack, his charge attack, is actually very good, because unlike most people, I don't know if it's just because Hulk is quite big, when he charges along like that, not only can he knock down some of the bigger characters, but he can actually knock down some bosses as well, which works out very, very well. So if you're in a one-on-one boss battle, as long as that boss isn't sort of like a big character like Hulk, you can actually knock him down and just keep stunning him on the floor. And his last one, his triangle, his gamma roar, it stuns foes with a mighty roar. So there you go, that's kind of a good thing to do. If you charge in with Hulk and then do the gamma roar, it kind of stuns all the enemies around you. Probably then, you could probably like charge in with his charge attack, do the gamma roar, and then pound the ground to sort of knock them all up. And what better time to test that theory than now, eh? Just destroy this transporter hub first. We don't want any more of these guys getting in here. Oh, you're damn right Hulk wants to fight. And Hulk actually looks like he's about to die. See that? I haven't used on Hulk before on a level other than like the last level, so I'm not sure if he just takes damage really easily or if it's just because we're on the last level, so it's yet to be determined. It would be stupid if they put Hulk in the game and then made him have really low health. That would be a bit pointless.
Well, we do have the right to remain silent.
Sometimes I wish they would take that right to remain silent. Ah, no you don't.
I hear ya.
Yeah, but if Nick Fury's advice of taking gunners out first in the fight has ever been true, it is true in this mission. Because gunners, not only do they do more damage in this mission, but if you leave those gunners doing loads of damage in the distance while people are punching you at the same time, you're just asking to be destroyed. Speaking of being destroyed,
Bub.
Sure, why not? If anybody asks, I'll tell them you put up a heck of a fight.
nope, well, that's the end of that guy. Anything along here? I know that this level likes to hide audio logs behind these audio logs and dossiers behind those glass tower things, whatever they're supposed to be. Smashy, smashy!
Is using a lot of their teleportation tech here too. They must have adapted it from the negative zone portal design.
Smash, Spider-Man! Smashing isn't exclusive to Hulk. You can do it too. I believe in you. Yeah, but if you can, try and avoid the enemies and just smash these teleportation hubs, because if you're knocking all these enemies down, it won't make a lick of difference if they're just teleporting right back in again. And not only that, but these teleportation hubs tend to just teleport in the big guys as well, so you definitely want to make sure you take them down as soon as possible. Of course, get your teammates to swarm the enemy while you shoot from afar also works as well. Just use the enemy's tactics against them.
About time.
It's quiet. Too quiet. There we go, that's much better. Yeah, see, that seems like the best way to use that roar attack. If you run into a crowd and then do that gamma roar, because then it stuns all the enemies so they can't attack. Seems like that's actually the most effective way of using it. Ah, there we go. We can try out that goring down big enemies. Or maybe not. Well, it seems to stun them, but these big dudes don't really seem to get stunned that much. Fair enough! Oh, I see you in the corner just standing there. I don't think you can hide from Hulk. Ah, stay there. Or if in doubt, I suppose I could just use Daredevil's, whatever those things are. I forget what they're called, but just lock up a bunch of enemies, they can't attack then. I suppose if you can't get to the gunners in time, you can just use that thing and stun them that way. Either way, it all works out. Smash! No, at least that would have been smashed if I actually got them. Oh, the power of foresight. Oh, I don't see you over there. Charge! Come here, I'm going to hit you with your own guy. Oh man, that guy was laying the smackdown in the Hulk. Yeah, if you're playing on Legendary, I found this last mission is the best tactics I've found for, to be honest, all characters like have their strengths and have their weaknesses, but one thing I found range true for like whatever character you're using is use sort of guerrilla warfare tactics, hit and run, hit and run. Just jump in, do an attack, run away. Jump in, do an attack, run away. It's the The best method I've found, at least. Yeah, Hulk, looks like you could be using a little bit of health, as a matter of fact. Oh, hello, buddy. Where'd you guys come from? Just wait there. We'll be with you shortly. Don't get too excited. There is death and destruction for everyone. Ah, see, look, Wolverine got too excited. He's trying to kill a dead guy. They smash these things, because if I remember rightly, Hulk needed a little bit of health. Give me health! Give me as much health as I can. I actually played, there's a bit coming up later on, where I was trying to get health, because I only had one character left with like a tiny smidgen of health. And as I was trying to smash those crates, a grenade was thrown at me. It was the most pathetic way to die ever. See, that's what Nick Fury said, Gunners, you got to take him out first in the fight. Didn't listen to his advice, and I paid the price for it. Alright, Hulk, let's lead with you for this bit. Oh, yep, I see him. Destroy! See, you look at Hulk do that, and I always expect it to do more damage than it actually does. Oh, too busy smashing stuff to realise he ran out of stamina. Yeah, with this team, the only clear infusion you have is between Daredevil and Spider-Man, but I suppose unless one of them gets knocked out, it doesn't really matter if you only have one clear infusion. It's always good to have a bit of variety, a bit of everything going on.
I do a victory dance, but I am still tired from kicking your butt.
Oh, I didn't even realise we destroyed this teleportation hub over there. I was just about to say I better get on that, but looks like I must have done it inadvertently. I'll definitely take it. See, they just like hiding dossiers in this level in the smallest nooks and crannies.
T'Challa, what's that noise? Long-range proximity warning. We may have company before this is easy for Hulk.
Oh, looks like we better move fast, because if we don't get this done, we're not going to have a home to come back to by the sounds of things. Wait for the steams to stop. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get ambushed then. Scare them all, Hulk! Scare them! No! Okay, looks like that guy's dishing out some ice. I better...
Need a chance to heal.
Yeah, well, if my teammates can come down there and give me a hand, maybe you'll get a chance to heal. Daredevil, you know, you want to join the party, or are you just going to keep getting stuck by steam there? Man, those guys who dish out ice are just nasty. They really are. Ah, no you don't. Off you go. See, I sort of stunned those guys, but other than for a couple of seconds, they didn't really stay stunned for that long. Which was kind of, ouch, which was kind of pointless when you think that it takes that long for Hulk to get out the animation he was doing. Come on, you can't survive Hulk's big boot. Nobody can.
If you block the side vents, I believe the central port will be forced open.
Will do, Yellow Jacket, will do. When it comes to ripping stuff off walls, I think that's Hulk's forte.
Like you got their attention. I'd say try not to hurt them, but there's no time for subtlety. Take them down.
Well, that's rude. I'm pretty certain we just opened that thing. Yikes. Now, I'm not sure exactly which one of these guys does the projectiles. I think it's Spider-Woman's the one who does the projectiles. So, following Fury's tried and true advice, Gunners, I'm going to take him out first in the fight. That is if my teammates get out of the way so I can charge into her. There we go! Spear! See, this is the thing I was talking about earlier when I said that that Hulk's really good, because that charge attack can actually grapple and knock down bosses and big enemies. Not huge enemies, but bosses like this where you wouldn't normally be able to grapple them. He charges to them floor and punches them, so if it's just Unlike this situation where we're up against 2 people.
Says I'm gonna die.
If I'm just up against the one enemy, I can just grapple them to the floor and just never let them get the chance to get back up again. It's kind of cheap, but I mean, since we're on the last level on Legendary mode, I'm going to take it.
I got my limits, bud.
Man, I think we need to move back a little bit. Yeah, I know, if you get out of the way, Hulk, instead of just standing there getting stun locked, you might be able to do something about it. Oh, we will be get a double whammy with this one. Oh, double whammy, I like it, I like it.
About time.
Man, trying to heal up my team and they just won't leave the area.
Daredevil at your
Yeah, but anyway, I'm getting a bit distracted here. I need to focus just on Spider-Woman. Then once Spider-Woman's down, then I'll move to Wonder Man. Or wherever is his name Wonder Man? I'm pretty certain it's Wonder Man. Either way, Spider-Woman just got a big green fist to the face. Out my way, team, out my way. Trying to, if I can get my shots on target. Time to stun this guy to the floor. Just don't let him get up. Sound I pretty should have really waited to heal Wolverine until after we'd beat him down. Save his health and also stop him getting in the way of Hulk. Ah, I'm terrible at aiming. I'm terrible at aiming. Out my way, team. Hulk can do this on his own. Just let him ram. Just let him charge. It's what Hulk was born to do. You gotta let him do what he was born to do. Oh man, that last fist bump looked so painful. It knocked Daredevil and Wolverine back at the same time. Well, before we move on through, let's get old Spidey back in the fray. See, this is why I say save your health, because here, and especially when you go through these doors, they really just lay it on thick. So save as much of the health as you can.